Hello everyone, welcome to my Physics 102 final project presentation. My name is Metin Berk Porazan, and in this video I will be presenting my experiment on magnetic fields. In this experiment, I investigated the magnetic field produced by a circular current carrying coil and how this field changes with distance along the axis of the coil. In addition to this, I also examined the Helmholtz configuration in order to observe how a nearly uniform magnetic field can be created. First, a circular coil was connected to a DC power supply. During the experiment, a constant current of approximately 1.05 amperes was applied to the system. To measure the magnetic field, a smartphone magnetometer application was used, which allowed us to record magnetic field values at different positions. The phone was carefully positioned along the central axis of the coil to ensure that the measurements were taken consistently. The distance from the center of the coil was measured, and the magnetic field was recorded at multiple points along this axis. In the first part of the experiment, measurements were taken at different distances from the coil. For each position, multiple readings were recorded and then averaged in order to reduce random errors and improve the reliability of the data. The results show that the magnetic field decreases as the distance from the coil increases. This behavior is consistent with theoretical expectations based on the Biot-Savart law. Data was further analyzed using a log-log plot of magnetic field versus distance. This graph shows an approximately linear trend, which indicates that there is a power law relationship between the two variables. Although the slope is not exactly equal to the theoretical value of -3, it is still reasonably close. This difference can be explained by the fact that the measurements were taken at relatively small distances, where the far field approximation is not fully valid. In the second part of the experiment, two identical coils were arranged in the Helmholtz configuration. The coils were placed parallel to each other, and the magnetic field was measured along the axis between them. The results show that the magnetic field remains nearly constant near the central region between the two coils. This indicates the formation of a nearly uniform magnetic field. Overall, the experiment's results are in reasonable agreement with theoretical predictions. Despite some experimental limitations, the general behavior of the system was successfully observed. Thank you for watching.